So, come to me. Babe. It has to be bathed. Alright, come on, go for the jump. Go for the jump. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Week 5 recap of my HeartGold Nuzlocke series. Last time, we ran into a couple of great encounters. Unfortunately, we failed to capture one of them, and as for another one, yeah. We also took on Morty, who was for the most part underwhelming despite having the perfect ace Pokemon. Can we make it to the next gym leader this stream? Can I avoid losing another Mon at least for this week? Let's find out and head straight into the recap. We start off by heading to Route 38 to begin our long journey to Jasmine. First thing I decide to do is check out what my encounter is. In the meantime, I'd really rather not catch this. I was disappointed to say the least, but an encounter is an encounter. However, I get distracted by chat due to somebody sharing how they eat tacos with a fork. Who eats tacos with a fork, you savage? This causes me to unconsciously knock it out, counting this as a failed encounter. As we battle our way through the trainers on this route, we find a surprise in the grass. What'd I get? Again? Why can't I ever just encounter this on the first time? While it sucks that this wasn't my first encounter, there's no use crying over spilled moo milk.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Speaking of, we transition onto Route 39 and head to the milk-taking farms. I decide to check up on good old Bessie to get some milk, but it turns out she's got a stomachache from consuming grass that wasn't approved by the Department of Agriculture. Unfortunately, I don't have enough orange berries on me to help her feel better, so I'm forced to give up on this milk run. Afterwards, we head into the patch of grass south of the farm to get our next encounter. And let me tell you, she's one heck of a beauty. Oh! Oh! Let me get out of here real quick. I cannot tell you enough just how excited I was. If I could catch this Mon, not only will I have a fire type, which is almost always necessary for any playthrough, but Ninetales has the ability Flash Fire, giving it immunity to all fire attacks. This would be huge for my team defensively. Although it gave me a hard time, I finally catch it and name it Kurama at the request of a first-time viewer to my streams. As we finish up exploring the route, I'm extremely surprised to find out we are already in Olivine City. I mean, I know it's been a while, but I could have sworn the route to here was much longer. Anyways, upon arriving, we bump into our good old pal Abe, who tries to start a fight with us immediately. Fortunately for us, we were able to come up with a decent distraction for him. Thank you. I'm sure there's a Linkin Park concert somewhere over there. Yeah, keep walking. After avoiding what could have been a catastrophe, we resupply at the Pokemart, pick up the Good Rod, switch out Miss Jackson for Kurama, and head straight to the Lighthouse. My lack of recollection of this game continues to throw me for a loop, as I try to avoid all the trainers on the way to Jasmine via the elevator. To my disappointed surprise, she locked herself up in a no cheating barrier, forcing me to go all the way back down to the main floor and fight my way up as if this were Game of Death. I take advantage of this and do some switch training for Kurama to try to help her catch up with the rest of the squad. While battling a trainer with mons that were actually perfect for Kurama to solo despite the level gap, his last Pokemon triggered my PTSD on stream. I don't trust that. We're taking out this Togepi in one move. We don't mess with Togepis, alright? If you're new, we don't mess with Togepis. We don't play around with him. That little thing right there? No. Don't let him fool you. We kill on sight. Alright? I could kill it with a low kick, but I'm gonna choose cross chop. Okay? We do not let this thing stay alive long. Kill on sight. Do you understand? All right, before any of you start attacking me, that Togepi deserved that cross chop to the face. Moving on, while training, I run into a close call with Kurama. Once again, due to me not being careful with the speed up button. Thankfully, we survive and find a second Master Ball. Guys, I got my second Master Ball! Woo! Now, if only I could encounter a legendary to use this thing on. After a couple of more trainers, we finally make it to Jasmine, who then immediately sends us to go make a pharmacy run for her. Across a freaking ocean. Chica, there's literally a Pokemon in your town. You're trying to tell me that a full heal or a freaking full restore couldn't heal your freaking Amphi? Alright, let's get back on track here. Having accepted Jasmine's request, we head to Route 40 to make our way across the ocean to Cianwood City. As soon as I enter the water, I'm challenged by a random swimmer, whom I easily defeat and run into my encounter. It's not a bad type. Believe it or not, Coughing's a pretty good Pokemon. While this Coughing was giving me quite the trouble by continuing to drop my accuracy, I switch into Hubert to put an end to its shenanigans. Not all happy that we put an end to its fun, it decides to throw a tantrum and blow things out of proportion. Literally. Son of a biscuit! Counting that as a fail, we head to the next route on the way and immediately run into our next encounter. Another Weezing. Yes! Oh, heck yes. After much, and I do mean much discussing with chat, we finally decide on the name Taserface. After a minor mic fix, I make chat start feeling a certain way by means of ASMR. Would you prefer ASMR? Dr. Stein, ASMR something you'd be interested in? Rozzy says, say dirty thing to me. Dirty thing to me. So if I just continue talking like this, do you think I'll get more subs? Should I just make an OnlyFans of Dr. Stein ASMR? Yeah? You like it when I talk to you like that? Yeah, since I have to whisper though. At least I have to whisper. Like it when I whisper to you? Oh, you want the whisper? No, stop. I'm stopping. I said I was gonna stop and I didn't. Now I really am stopping. All right. Oh, that was a moment. Moving on, we finally arrive at Cianwood City, where we heal up, get the medicine for Jasmine, collect the static encounter, which ends up being a Badoo, box it, and proceed to make our way to take on Chuck. We're slightly underleveled, but I have faith in my team. Well, that was the plan, until I saw Suicune from a distance.
What the dog doing?
As I get closer, Suicune starts running away in fear. I didn't know why it was reacting that way, until Eusine came up. Now, it sure was. I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand. Okay, buddy. Calm down. Calm down. I don't like where this conversation's going. And it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. Hold the front door, buddy. Where you going with this? Calm down. That's a road you don't want to go down. Alright? We got enough after these Lopunnies and Gardevoirs and Vaporeons. We don't need people for Suicune too, please. I've decided. Decided what? I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Bro, it ain't gonna notice you like that. Then everything started making sense. After defeating this stalker with a Notice Me Senpai syndrome, I'm starting to understand why Suicune was keeping an eye on you. Bro, it's not like that. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. Bro, stop! Get help! Please! I promise you, this is not... It's not what you think. I have a feeling we'll see each other again. See you around. I'd rather not! He gets the memo and walks away. Now we head to Chuck's gym. Surprisingly, 2 of his gym trainers have actual fighting types, which is always cool to see in the randomizer. Fortunately, nothing too crazy ever popped up. After healing up and cutting Chuck off from his shower, he's now ready to face me. I put Snips in the lead and thankfully don't have a repeat from Whitney. Right before facing Whitney, I decided to play Snips up front, just to be safe. He is my strongest mon after all. However, this would prove to be a mistake. Why? Snips quickly takes care of his Sneasel, and Chuck gets ready to send in his ace, which is one heck of a beast. Alright, so I would be screwed if I didn't have if I didn't have Beefcake the Machamp. Fortunately, I have a Beefcake, and he quickly shows this Snorlax the benefits of being shredded. I'm not gonna lie though, if I didn't have Machamp, this would be a nightmare. And a crit! Let's go! Let's go! With this, we nab our 5th gym badge, acquire the TM Fly, and decide to end the stream there, leaving grinding for Jasmine's gym and taking her on for her next stream. And that concludes our Week 5 recap. This stream was probably one of my favorites, due to the fact that we had a good couple of viewers this week, and the conversations and interactions were both hilarious and awesome. Hopefully, we get similar stream experiences going forward. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and a comment below. They really do help. Mention your favorite moment from the recap, or, if you were there live, mention a moment that you enjoyed from the stream that's not found in this recap. Even mention things like which Pokemon you helped name. Once again, thank you everyone for the support, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.